Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Mythic bringing you guys another mock draft. As you guys see, and a lot has taken place. There's a lot of top 30 visits that the Cardinals have hosted, a lot of players we've met with, some realistic options, and it's interesting because James Pierce is one of those names. So if he's there at 16, it's something to consider for sure. I don't know if the character issues are legit. Clearly, like I've been saying, though, Monty Ossenfort is going to meet with him. He's going to understand what's really going on, if this is actually a problem, and I trust his judgment. So whatever happens, happens at the end of the day. If he falls to 16, he might be a Cardinal. If Will Johnson falls to 16, he might be a Cardinal. We don't know how this thing is going to go. If you guys watch the mocks, you guys know how it goes. If I do it how I want to do it every single time, I will either take Will Johnson or the best player available. So I just let it fall how it falls. I don't sit here. I don't BS it. I'm not going to sit here and just have the perfect mock draft pop up. Whatever happens, happens. You guys see the first take every single time. Let's see how this thing goes. And I believe Will Johnson went, which is very unfortunate. James Pierce is here. Now, I feel like if the Cardinals are in this situation and they watch Donovan just fly off the board right in front of them, and James Pierce, the interest is there, I kind of want to draft for how it is today. If James Pierce is on the board at 16, I don't think they would necessarily mess around and just trade back. I mean, there's options, but like Seattle, an edge-needing team. Cincinnati can use an edge. We don't know what's happening with freaking Trey Hendrickson. Tampa Bay needs an edge. Denver's chilling. I mean, the Steelers, they don't necessarily need one. There's definitely more positions that they need. The Chargers could use an edge. They just lost Joey Bosa. Packers could use an edge. There's no reason to necessarily trade back from this spot. So I think in this mock draft today, with the interest of James Pierce and one of the best pass rushers, he's not great. He's really quick and explosive. He needs to work on his pass rush ability that needs to develop, and I think he will. I mean, he is a really good, fast athlete. That is a good thing here. I do think there is a lot of development that he has to do throughout the league, but he is a really solid pass rusher. He has production. The pass rush win rate speaks for itself. He is definitely one of the best edges in this class, and today, we're rocking James Pierce. I haven't done that at all. I don't think. Maybe I have. You guys can correct me on that. I'm not sure, but I don't think we've done that. We also met with Trey Amos, by the way, who just flew off the board. Would love this pick. This would be a fantastic pick. So if that happens, would not be opposed. But he's not there. He's not available today. Demetrius Knight, one of the older players in this draft. I mean, I think I'm going to pass here. 47 is interesting. No one is necessarily standing out right away. I mean, Darian Porter is also very interesting. A great zone corner. He's just a worse version of Will Johnson, in my opinion. But, like, there's some options here. I mean, Alfred Collins is someone you can snag at 47 later. I mean, Carson, this addresses inside linebacker right away. But I don't know. This wouldn't be a terrible trade down spot for me. I would not want to trade with Seattle, but like the Chargers. What would you guys give me? Can I get to 86? Yeah, I didn't think so. So if I give you 152 and 47, you give me 55 and 86. This should go through. And it does. So we just catapulted in the draft, got 86 and 55 to trade down a couple spots. And I'm not mad at this. Jaden Higgins, if he was available, I was going to take him. That's unfortunate. That is a guy I was going to take. It is what it is. I mean, Demetrius Knight is still here. He's 25 years old. That's the only deterrent here. Darian Porter, also very interesting. I think I'm going to stay away, though. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I'm really tempted to just wait for Chris Paul. Marcus Mabeau is also interesting here. But I'm also comfortable trading back and just getting more capital. If this goes through, I'm cool with it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at that whatsoever. I mean, there's no one who really flew off the board. Jared Ivey is someone I wouldn't have been mad at. But, like, Demetrius Knight is still here. Don't think the Cardinals would take that route, but that's not a bad option. Alfred Collins is standing out to me. It's not really close right here. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Alfred Collins right here and just pray Chris Paul is still here. I tried to pause it. Thank the Lord Chris Paul is still here. I'm going to slow this down because I think I want to trade up for Marcus Mabeau as well. This is a very interesting spot. Maybe I don't do that. Maybe that's just bad. Maybe I go get a slot receiver right here and Jalen Noel. I mean, that wouldn't be terrible either if he falls. So we're going to get Chris Paul, and we're going to see how this falls. Jared Wilson flies off the board. Marcus Mabeau goes. Okay. Jonah just flew off the board. That's tough. That was a name that popped out to me. That's cool, though. I'm not mad at Jalen Noel. And then potentially trading back up and getting a Wyatt or Tate Ratledge. That works for me. Let's see how this falls. I don't really know. Wyatt and Tate Ratledge. Either one of them I wouldn't be mad at. And DJ Higgins. I'm going to take Wyatt here. Great grades all around. Fantastic from West Virginia. Not a big name college, but a great run blocker. And you guys see the grades. Just fantastic at everything. I mean, look at the grades. Great player, great prospect. We're going to take him, solidify the tackle position, and we're in a good spot. We've addressed a ton of positions of need. Got a slot receiver, got a tackle, inside linebacker, defensive interior, got an edge. I'm liking the way this is falling. I mean, you could say I could have taken anybody else at round 2, but we got a lot of draft capital and a lot of good players from it, so I'm not mad at this. I like the way this is falling. It could have gone better. Quandarius Robinson's gone. That sucks. That really does suck. And the only reason I haven't really addressed edge again is because we got James Pierce. Normally, I would have dabbled in like a Jared Ivey or a Quandarius Robinson. I might have doubled down. I still might double down right here with Ashton. It's interesting. It's very enticing. I just don't know if I can do it, which is tough. I'm tempted, but that doesn't mean it's smart. Jamiri Caldwell's here. That's an interesting player. I mean, JJ's here as well. Could get interior line, dabble in. But, like, I don't know. Corner, do we take a Kobe Bryant? Do we get a corner who fits the system? Or do we just... Dude, I don't know. This is very tough. This is very tough. Because our corners, we have a guy in the 3rd round, Elijah Jones, coming back. We could get a Mello Dotson, too. I mean, both solid prospects. But I don't know. I don't know if the Cardinals are just going to stay away from corner if they can't get one of the top guys, which would make a lot of sense to me, personally. Or do we just dabble in and get another defensive interior lineman? I wouldn't be mad at a Jamiri Caldwell. This would be a really good pick right here. What do the Cardinals really need at this point? We addressed edge, got interior lineman, we got an inside linebacker, slot receiver. Could we use a guard? Is there any guard available? Like a Willie Lampkin is interesting. I wouldn't hate this pick, but this is a very undersized prospect. Luke Kandra, wouldn't hate. But do I take him at 115? If this goes through, I'll take it. Okay, that's fine. That's 100% okay. Get more draft capital. Love that. So, in this spot, I am going to go ahead and take... Where is he? I'm going to go ahead and take Luke Kandra at 127. It's a bit of a reach. I understand that. But it's a guard. We need a guard. I'm going to take a position of need, and that's what we're going to value here. I like the trade. It gives us more capital, more chances to take in this draft, which we've done a really good job at trading back, I feel like. I don't know how realistic all these trades are, but, you know, I'm comfortable with it. Jack Nelson, don't need a tackle. Big boy. That is a big boy in the trenches. What interior defensive line is still here? Not a fan of a ton of these names popping up. I mean, maybe we go running back. It is a really loaded class. Like a Jordan James would be an interesting player to bring to this offense. I wouldn't do it personally, but a good prospect. Taj Brooks, again, really good prospect. But, again, I'm good. He's not a speedster. And we would need, I feel like, a receiving back or a speedster in the backfield if we're going to go running back. There's some good names, but I'm going to stay away. Receiver, all the names flew off the board already, which I very well expected. I didn't know if there was going to be a Kyle Williams at 190 or potentially the Triple Crown winner, but he's not here. So this is where we just take flyers, man. It's really where we just take flyers. I'm definitely not dabbling into edge right now. What do we need at this point? What is worth taking chances on? I would say, like, you can go corner. The Cardinals love taking corners in the back end of the draft. We run a lot of zone typically, so Jalen Smith wouldn't necessarily fit. He's a better... This is a tough one. This is where things get tricky. You just got to take shots and just hope they stick. You really do. You just got to take shots and hope they stick. So we're going to do that. We're going to take some shots, and we're going to hope they stick. Where do we even go here? I'm kind of struggling. Like, I'm genuinely kind of struggling right here. there's like, I mean, we're going to go Dylan Fairchild. We're going to go get a Georgia guard. Just back-to-back guards. And we're going to chill there. Edge. I don't want to take a shot. Johnny Walker, maybe? Johnny Walker's cool. I wouldn't be opposed to this. I mean, why not, right? Why not? He's supposedly going to go undrafted or be in that range. So they're going to call this a reach, but, like, I'm not against taking a shot right here. And then if Craig Woodson's here, I always take Craig Woodson to back it off. Great, great, great. That'll be our special team safety coming out. And I'm not mad at that whatsoever. I like this draft a lot. There could be a couple reaches, honestly. I would understand that if you're looking at a different perspective, that there are probably some reaches here. They're probably going to grade me. Not fantastic. Yeah, they gave me a B. It's not great. That's one of my worst graded drafts. I mean, they said Mike Green had a higher board position, which, I mean, he has 2 SA charges versus character issues. I'd rather have the character issues in that instance. Then we also traded back. We got more capital here. Not mad at that whatsoever. We got a 3rd round and another 3rd round for trading back in the 2nd. That's fine by me. It really is. And then we also got Wyatt Millam. That's a tackle prospect. Graded fantastically. Love that. Jalen Noel comes in here, and I think he's better than Greg Dortch right away, or on the level of Greg Dortch at the very minimum. Chris Paul gives us inside linebacker depth. We need that. He could instantly come in here and be a starter for the team. Luke Kandra can compete. Dylan Fairchild. I don't think he would be better than Isaiah Adams going into year 2. They might be comfortable rocking Isaiah Adams. I'm not necessarily. So I doubled down on guard. Give him competition. Evan Brown is comfortable, but the other 2, I'm not. Johnny Walker, they graded me terrible, and Craig Woodson, they gave me a C. That's an overall of a B. I'm not, like, I don't hate this mock. I really don't. The only one that I'm not, like, insanely happy with is the Alfred Collins pick. I'm going to keep it real. But outside of that, I think it is a really good draft. You guys let me know down in the comment section below how you guys are feeling about it. I think it was pretty solid. I think you could have done better. You guys let me know the mistakes I made and what I could have done better in this draft. But overall, this addresses a lot of positions and needs for the Cardinals. Just met with James Pierce. If that interest is real, this makes a ton of sense here at 16. I don't think they'd let him fall past that. Go ahead and get one of the better true pass rushers in this class. You addressed inside linebacker, slot, and tackle. I think we did pretty well today. You guys let me know down in the comment section below. Rate it 1 through 10. And yeah. I mean, I'm looking at it, and it's all right. It's all right. After round 4, I'm not the biggest fan, but, like, up here, we're chilling. And also, if you guys are new to the channel and ended up enjoying today's video, consider hitting that subscribe button. I post Arizona Cardinals and NFL content, so if you're a fan of either of those, this is the perfect channel for you. But like I said, that is all I got for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Mythic. Peace out.